What up, though?
What's going on, Vada? Welcome to Hold This L Radio, man.
Right. What up, though? Hold the L. What up? What's good with it?
Appreciate it, man.
What up?
Ain't much, man. You know, just making it, man. You know, out here.
Right. This is my co-host, Reckless Wordplay.
Okay.
Like I said, like I told you in the messenger, you know, I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, man. I just started blogging 7 months ago, man. I felt like something.
Shout out
a
to
lot
KC, though.
The Midwest wasn't right. The Midwest is not being represented right.
Okay.
Or getting any love at all. Like our region, it just feels like it fell off. So I wanted to try to give a platform, you know what I mean, for the artists to come on, or platform for the Midwest, for the Connect, things of that nature. I am the blogger and the media for the Connect. So I'm new to the whole blogging thing. I've been watching battle raps forever. Okay.
Right.
I'm an old head. I'm in my 40s. So.
Oh wow, that's what's up, bro.
Right. I've been doing I've been following this battle rap shit forever. So, instead of doing like, you know, mainstream, I do both mainstream and the whole Midwest, Kansas City type, you know, Kansas City areas, things like that. So, I've been watching you on your channel, and I like your content and shit like that. And then you popped up on Champion, man. Tell me how that happened, man, because that Champion is blowing up right now for battle rap. I think that was a good look. I think people tried to do that but couldn't pull it off as successful as y'all have, man. So tell me what was.
Well, here's the deal, right? So basically, you know, I was doing what I was doing, you know what I mean, as far as like on the war report, as far as like whatever I was, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit of everything, just working, blogging, because I believe, like I tell a lot of people, because often people ask me, what is it, how did you do it, I just think like consistency, you know what I'm saying, like I was just being consistent, like constantly dropping content, you know what I'm saying, staying out of the riffraff, like a lot of, because in blogging, it's real competitive, you know what I mean, like you got, every day it's a new blogger. All you need is a camera and internet connection to be a blogger. You know what I'm saying? So every day it's somebody else popping out of nowhere, and a lot of bloggers, what they do is they diss each other. They'll diss each other. You know, they make blogs by each other, snap on each other, troll on each other. What I always told myself is I never do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I got over 200 videos, and I never made one about another person because I always felt like as long as I'm doing what I need to do, I should never have to talk about another man, you know what I'm saying? So I never diss anybody, and I will never do it. I mean, people have tried with me before, but I always feel like it's more, there's so many battle rappers out here. There's a million battle rappers. I could be talking about a battle rapper. Why am I talking about another blogger? So anyway, that was just what my content. But anyway, I was, you had to stay down. I stayed down. When I started blogging, I was doing videos that was getting 100 views. You know what I'm saying? I used to get discouraged, like, damn, ain't nobody finna watch this shit. So then I just stayed down and stayed true and kept doing it. Then I went from 100 to 500 to 1,000 to 10,000. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, like when people start really rocking with what you're doing, you know what I mean? Like the numbers change. But as far as Champion, Jay Black's my man. You know what I mean? Like I never asked Jay Black for nothing. You know what I mean? Because he's the type of person that he works so hard and he's on top of his game. You know what I'm saying? Like he is one of the top people in this. There's no question with that, right? So I never asked, you know what I'm saying? I never say, yo, like, put me on, you know what I mean? Like, you got to, when they see work and they see consistency and they build something, you know, your time will come. So he told me about it. And you know when somebody say something in the beginning, it's like, yeah, all right, nigga, you ain't about to make no show like that. But he always had a vision, you know what I'm saying? So he was saying, like, yo, I got this vision. I want to do this show, make it like ESPN, like First Take and battle rap. And I'm like, you know, so like you said, so many people have tried. so many people had failed. So I was kind of like, man, it's kind of like, it's like Jay Black is like Jay-Z. It's like, if you call my phone, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? It was like one of them things like, he ain't going to call me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see it on TV one day, but he ain't finna call me. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, when he get his feet off the ground, he was going to holler at me. So he got it together, and he did the first little test episodes, I believe with the PG bloggers or whatever. He did the first ones with them. And then I seen it. I was like, damn, that's fire. So he only lives like an hour from me, you know what I mean, which is, like I said, fate. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you can't determine that. So he only lives like an hour from me. So he told me I could come through. I came through. We did a couple episodes, and the reaction was crazy. Like it just started blowing up like wildfire. Like, it was crazy. Like, I never been on nothing that was doing 20, 30, 50,000 views in a couple of days. Like, it was the champion show be doing more views than battles. You know what I'm saying? So I know that the reaction is dope, but then at the same time, you learn a lot because while you're doing it, the fans will tell you what you're not doing right. Like, if you use the same word more than once, they will tell you, yo, you keep saying preference over and over and over again. Or, yo, you keep doing, they will let you know quick what you're not doing. So I never took anything in like, if I did something that I didn't feel was right, or if I said something, or if I had an opinion about something, they will always remind you and let you know, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I like the show, the content, and it's been blowing up real quick. And the funny thing about the hat, like, I wore a hat one time because I didn't get a cut. I was like, damn, so I wore a hat. And then I seen all the reaction to it, so I just started doing it every episode. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just the reaction to how I dress. Like, I get so many jokes like, you look like you sell monorails, you look like you sell insurance, you look like the uncle at the barbecue. I get so many jokes about it that now it's just, I'm just taking it in and I just keep on doing it. So, I mean, like you said, and you're all the way in Kansas City. I get people from California, from Texas, Florida, all over the place that just like the show. But yeah, that's pretty much how that went. So pretty much he just hollered at me, I got on, and now it's on. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
What got you into blogging anyway? And what got you into blogging? And how did you get with the War Report?
It's a funny thing, right? So here's the deal. I never, out of all the things that I've ever tried to do in life, blogging was not one. Like, I didn't try, and I don't want to say that as a slight, because there's people out there that really be trying to do this and can't, and you know what I'm saying, they stuff don't get off the ground, and they just see somebody doing numbers like I've done 1 million views this year, you know what I'm saying? So my numbers is doing pretty well. So when people see, like, what do you mean he didn't try? Like, when I say I didn't try, I mean I didn't set out to start blogging. You know what I'm saying? What happened was I was always a fan of battle rap. I used to watch the battles, but I never knew that the subculture was so big. I didn't know that there was thousands of people in Facebook groups. I didn't know nothing about none of that. All I knew was when True Surf and Hollow the Gun came out, that's when it came out. But I had went to some events before too. But when I lived up north, but when I moved to like Delaware and when I was living in Georgia for a couple of years, I couldn't get back and forth to go to events. But I had been to I went to the first Summer Madness, I went to the first Dome, so I was at a lot of events, but I never thought about blogging. So what happened? I was in some Facebook groups, and I seen people used to do videos and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about battles and shit like that, just on Facebook, no YouTube or nothing like that. So one day, I had watched. It was like a Charlie Clips versus somebody, and I watched the battle, and they was, people was going crazy, and I remember being a Charlie Clips fan from when he was on fire, and I just did a video like, is Charlie Clips killing battle rap? And I just voiced all my opinions on why I thought that Charlie Clips made it cool for people to not prepare for battles, come in there freestyling and shit like that. And that video had like 5,000-6,000 views when I was when I didn't even have no channel. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it just started doing crazy numbers. So then Norbs, my man, I don't know, he just he never goes to sleep. So he hit me up one day at 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't even know who he was. He just texted me, inboxed me and was like, yo, call me. I was like, what? Who are you? I didn't even know who he was. I knew who he was a little bit, but I didn't really know. You know what I'm saying? So I called him. He was like, yo, I do this shit, War Report, URL. You know what I'm saying? We want you to get down. I'm like, my nigga, I didn't even know how to edit a video at the time. I swear I didn't know how to do. I didn't have no intro. I didn't have nothing. I just knew how to turn the camera on, talk some shit, and upload it. I didn't know nothing. So I realized that if I wanted to be effective, I would have to learn to be self-sufficient, which is learn how to edit, learn how to fucking do green screen, learn how to do all this stuff in video. So I just went on YouTube, learned a bunch of tutorials that taught me how to do a bunch of stuff, and I just started being self-sufficient. So I dropped a couple blogs. I think the ones that I really started getting me out there was when all the artists had left Spit That Heat, and I was the first one because one of the artists called me and told me the whole story. I did that blog on War Report, and I did a bunch of other blogs, and then it just started picking up. And then after a while, I just started staying consistent, and that shit took off. But it was not planned. Like, I didn't wake up and say, yo, I'm going to be a blogger. I just started blogging, you know what I'm saying? And then it just took off, you know what I mean? So that's kind of, I guess it was a little bit of fate mixed with work ethic, you know what I'm saying? So my work ethic got Norbs and them to notice me, and then, you know what I'm saying, after that, all I need you to do is put me on the court. I can score my own points, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it was, you know what I mean? So.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I know how it is, man. I'm doing the grunt work. Like when I first started, like I just started doing like mainstream, and there was some videos that I got like the when Sue Surf was, you know, not doing as good, and I put out a blog, and I got like maybe 1,300. You know what I mean? I got about 2-3 blogs that's okay, but then I was like, well, I want to do the grunt work. You know what I mean? Like, so I ended up getting on and getting in contact with the Connect and trying to do something more locally and for the Midwest in general, to try to get us some looks, man. Because let me ask you something. How do you feel about the Midwest, like right now?
I feel the Midwest got some dope artists. I know A-War's putting on a lot. You know what I mean? That's one of my guys. I liked A-War from like when he battled St. Mike and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And actually, St. Mike is one of my better battle rap friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we have a relationship that it goes far beyond battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like a real fan of his because I always thought St. Mike wasn't getting the looks that he deserved, or wasn't really put, you know what I'm saying, put in a position. So when I seen him battle on the Connects versus A-War, I thought that was a fire battle, and I think I named it like one of the top 5 battles of the year. So I think that's a fire. He's fire. He got Ice Cold. Ice Cold is dope. Crucial Ken. He's actually got a PG coming up. J That Guy is good. I mean, it's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could go on and on. There's you know what I'm saying? Like Copeland Keys is fire. I mean, like I think that these guys are good, but they got to continue to keep getting chances. You know what I'm saying? J Roan is good. I seen him. I seen his battle before. Like, I really, really, really take the time out to look at people, and you know what I'm saying, because I know when you start going further and further along, just knowing who people are and somebody saying that you've seen their battle, it means a lot to them. Because like I said, I don't just get in a position and then feel like I'm above anybody or I can't watch shit, you know what I'm saying? So I know I watch a lot of battles, you know what I'm saying? I put the Shay, I like the battle. I think it was a female named Shay. She battled some dude, I think Clean Paper was there or something like, you know what I'm saying? Like I watch so many battles, bro. Like I probably, so you guys got a lot of people.
Man, I tip my hat off to you, bro, because I did not know. Like, I knew there was the region and there was, you know, certain battle rap, but I didn't know you knew a lot of these Midwest battlers like that. That's not that look, man.
I ain't gonna say I know a lot of people. Well, so yeah, I know a lot of people, man.
A whole other new respect for you, bro.
Yeah, but you have to do that work, because to whom much is given, much is required. If you just sit there and only know about K-Shine and T-Rex and all that stuff, you like a URL baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to do that,
right.
but you don't know about Marashi. You don't know about, you know what I'm saying? You don't know about, if you go to any area, I could probably tell you, yo, this person's nice, this person's nice, Crucial Ken is nice, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know these guys, you know what I mean? Because when they come to our side, because once the thing is, a lot of these people, they want to get to New York, they want to battle on URL. And I think, you know, what I want to say, I don't want to get lost. Like I said, salute to all of the MCs, you know what I'm saying, that I named and that I didn't. Even if I did, I probably seen or I didn't get to see it, I will see it. I think when it comes to a lot of artists that's not getting the looks or not getting on New York, it's the thing that I think is the biggest disconnect is the distance. Because when you give somebody a look that lives in, like, Nebraska or lives in, like, Kansas City or lives in somewhere like Montana, they got to get all the way to New York, you know what I'm saying? And you come all the way to New York, and there's a possibility that if there's 12 PGs on the card, maybe 3 will drop. That's just the way the numbers are. Like, I mean, is it because the battles aren't good? I don't know. I mean, I've been to a lot of Proving Ground events, and the amount of content that comes out usually is the amount of good battles that there are. Because if you got a guy that travels from 16 hours to New York, and he battles somebody that chokes in all 3 of their rounds, stumbles through their shit, that battle can't come out. You know what I'm saying? So it usually don't even be the guy from the Midwest fault or from the West Coast fault. But now he just went through that coming all the way to New York. Like, I give you a prime example for instance. Geechee Gotti, name on fire right now. Let's be for real. His name was picking up like wildfire. He had a PG in New York. He came there, did his battle. Neither of the guys did good. The battle didn't come out. It got vaulted. They wanted to bring him back for another one. He didn't want to come back. He was like, yo, I'm not coming back to New York. Nah, I'm not traveling. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't knock him for that. And I spoke to him about it. He was like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying, me coming back to New York right now, it was like around Christmas time or some shit like that. He was like, I'm not taking food off the table type shit. I don't remember the exact conversation, but it was like, yo, Vada, you got to respect it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't do that right now. They took a battle on KOTV, and people was like, oh, shit, we ain't fucking with him no more. But then when the situation really was, like, look, you got to respect the man handle. Like, he just came to New York, the battle didn't pop. He took a battle on KOTV. We going to let the talent go by, or we not going to look at him anymore? Then he got another.
But wasn't it in L.A., though?
It was in L.A., like I said, down the block, KOTD, but it was a bunker battle. So it was right down the street from him. He can easily do that. So I can't knock him for doing that. It's from the West Coast. So he took that battle. That battle did pretty good. Him and Saint, that was good in the West Coast. Okay, they put together another URL event. Yo, we understand the situation, blah, blah, blah. Give him a battle versus Stewie Newton. He takes the battle versus Stewie Newton, has a unreal performance. Yo, now the situation is, all right, cool. We got to fuck with dude. Like, fuck the distance and all of that. So I think it's making, I say that to say this. When you get a chance, you have to make the most of your opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just not Kansas City. I'm saying the Midwest in general. We had King Ape came out and Mr. Mills came out, but neither one of them did great when they came out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I've seen Mr. Mills be all world on all these other leagues. When it came to battle on the PGs, he was all right, and I think he recycled some shit too. So it was kind of like when you get your opportunity, you have to make the most of that shit, because you might not get another opportunity. You know what I mean? So I think it's distance and folks not making the most of their opportunity. And that's just not on the Midwest or the West. It's in New York. We have the same shit happen in the South. So when you battle in front of me or Smack or Norms or Beasley or anybody, even if it's in the PG, Smack don't really be at the PG. But if you're battling in front of somebody that could potentially have an impact on your career, you better be bringing your A game. You know what I'm saying? Because you might not be back. And I don't make the decision of who comes back and who doesn't. I just deal with who does come back and who doesn't. You know what I mean? So that's just what I think. But I think when cats get their opportunities, they should make the most of them. But I like A-Ward a lot, and I like all of the folks that I did name, including St. Mike, who should be, well, he should be back sooner or later. But, yeah, that's how I see it.
Okay. Let me ask you something. Is it possible, like, a Kansas City or St. Louis or just a Missouri can get, like, a PG down here or, like, a invitational down here? You know what I mean? You know, for the war.
I mean, it could happen, but it's all about logistics and economics. Like, if you tell somebody,
Mm-hmm.
like if I tell you right now, hell yeah, I do one. Well, you know, how I'm not, and the thing is, I'm not the type of person that's going to tell anybody, yo, you got to give me this and give me. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? But the people who's going to film it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not filming no Invitational by myself. I got the guys that do it. It's all about logistics. Like when these guys went and did the DMV, they're only like 4 or 5 hours away, so they drove there. You know what I'm saying? When they do it in New York, they live in New York. You know what I mean? So it's like if a situation arises to where everything works out, we got the artists that can do it. We got people that's going to come, because if you do an Invitational and only 10 people come, you know what I mean? Now you're not going. Now it ain't going to even be beneficial to even travel all the way to Kansas City when you got bare minimum at least 4 people that's going to need to be there, because you got the people that film it, which is 2 cameras. You know what I mean? So if it's economically right and it could happen, yeah, would I be against it? Absolutely not. I wouldn't be against it, but I'd be with it. But I mean, I'm not gonna say, yo, I'm gonna take all my finances out of my next check and fly to Kansas City to film battles. But then at the same time, I'm not telling nobody to fly me there. You know what I'm saying? It just has to be some middle ground to where you can actually do that shit. But would I do it? Yeah. But the War Report Invitational is my man Thesis from High Society. That's actually his brand. I just support it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because he's not a really in front of the camera kind of guy, but he has a league and he puts out all the battles from High Society. And I mean, if I brought it to him, like, yo, what do you think about it? If it made sense to our team, you know what I'm saying, then they would do it. So I mean, I'm not the one that decides that, but I could bring up the idea. Let's just say it like that. So, because Kansas City do got some smoke out there.
Oh man, it's just ridiculous. Like, do you know that at that point of time where the whole YouTube thing was going crazy and Smack wasn't put out no battles and shit? This is the time where I like dove in, right? And I've seen so much potential talent. They just, I mean, you know, we have the Connects build. They're the building brand. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They make sure they build you the right way and give your resume the right looks and against, you know, good opponents. So when you're getting out and getting your looks out other places, you know, you got a resume. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's just so much talent out here. But just in the Midwest in general, it's just like it just feels like we fell off, and it's just like there's nobody giving direction. But now it's like Milltown Blow and others. They came out with this Midwest Alliance. So have you seen that? You've seen that, right? Floating around Facebook.
I heard about it. I think it's like Sammy Wildhunter, who is my guy, Milltown Blow, and somebody else I don't remember. But me and Milltown Blow be having a little back and forth, but it ain't about nothing though. It's all good. Like, you know, that man do his thing, he do his business. It is what it is. But yeah, I haven't heard of who's all in it, but I've heard Sammy Wildhunter, I think Milltown, and somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do something positive. I think, but is it out of a certain area like Milwaukee, or is it just for the Midwest in general?
Well, for right now, it's just them. Not everybody has jumped on board with it. They've already said they've reached out to all the leagues in the Midwest, and some was with it, some weren't with it. So right now it's all up in the air for real. They're standing tall. They're going to go ahead with it. They already pulled out 2 battles already. I think it's Ill Will and
the Ill Will and
he just
Ill Will R Streets. No, not R Streets. Ill Will and Mr. Mills.
No, he just battled Verb.
Mr. Mills. I mean, Mr. Mills just battled Verb.
Mr. Mills. Ill Will.
I've seen that.
Mr. Mills,
see that.
and then so they already got their card coming out. You know what I mean? So I talked to him earlier on Wing Show, but you know people are against it, so we just need to come as one, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to get your take
Why
on
are they
that,
against it, though?
as far as the Midwest. I don't know. Like, a lot of people have just been, like, making jokes and, like, get the fuck out of here type shit, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it. I've had my questions. I've got to ask my questions. They give me my answers. And, like, I salute them for doing what they're doing. I'm not opposed to them. The only thing I told them that I rather have it a collective throughout the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really want a big stage for the Midwest because we don't have a big stage platform. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if we have a big stage platform and a alliance like they're trying to do, I feel like every state should be represented in that.
Now here's the deal.
Alliance.
Now here's the deal, right? And now, like I said, I don't know the specifics of it, but I will say, when you're manufacturing a company, whether it be a brand, a company, a league, the individuals who perform in it should be the ones that are being put in the forefront, in the spotlight, and being optimized. Now, if you got, like, league owners that want to be stars, like they said, Suge Knight, all up in the videos, all up in the camera, and want to be bigger stars than the artist, it's just something that's built to not last. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it happen 100 times, and you'll see it happen more. Now, like you said, if all areas are involved and they're all pushing for the development of these artists and trying to get them on bigger platforms, then yeah, so be it. But I've seen and I've heard interviews from people like Milltown Blow when they get mad and they talk about, I did this for you, I did that for them. My thing is this: if you do something for somebody and the only thing you're going to do is throw it back in their face later, you should have never done it to begin with. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel personally. Now, if you're doing something that's kindness in your heart, that's like me giving a bum on the street $20, and then that bum wins the lottery and doesn't do anything for me, and then I say, well, I gave him $20 when they were broke. Well, I shouldn't have done it. You know what I mean? That's just my personal. But I mean, salute to everything that they got going on, and I hope, because I'm not a hater. That's one thing I'm not, is a hater. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing very well in what I'm doing. Why would I have no time to hate on anyone? But if it's a genuine situation that all parties involved are going to prosper, and it's not just promoting some BS or buffoonery or just trying to book Hitman to battle some guy that you've never heard of, then, you know what I mean? Because when you do that, when you go that route and book people like Arsenal, like Hitman, like, you know what I'm saying, to battle people that we've never heard of, it doesn't even make any sense and it doesn't get respected. Now, Mr. Mills battles Verb, I can respect that battle. But if you got somebody I've never heard of battling freaking Sue Surf, I'm not going to respect that battle. As me as an analyst, from an analytical perspective, if you send me that link and say, yo, my battle just dropped, I battle Verb, but I never heard of you, it kind of is like, what am I even watching this for? Because Verb, the only thing that Verb is going to say is, it doesn't matter if I got defeated. Nobody will watch it if I didn't tweet it. I heard him say it in the battle. It doesn't matter. So if you're turning battle rap into recreation, then why am I going to watch it? I got 100 battles. I got 100 artists. I got 100 people that all wanted me to watch shit. If you're doing it like I'm just paying Hitman to battle me, but I know Hitman don't care. If he don't care, all he did was do it for a check. I'm not gonna watch it. You know what I mean? Because that's just me though. There's other people who will, but I don't go after names. Like I just named a bunch of people to you that I heard that aren't really big names like that. But I'm not gonna watch like Hitman battle somebody I've never heard of, MC Microwave or some shit like that. No. It's just I got way too much going on. Then I got family, I got kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, battle rap is very time consuming. You should know by your involvement in it just doing radio. It's very time consuming, you know what I mean? Like, so, but that's just how I feel.
And then I co-host another show on the West Coast, Pillia Cat Radio with Nico, with Yak and Agichi and all them niggas every 3 days a week. I co-host with them, so I'm everywhere, man. Like, that's all I know.
I fuck with Geechee, I fuck with Yak. Yak was just actually out here when his people had PGs like in April and shit. You know what I'm saying? The nigga looked like he tried to look like me and shit, but
right.
he's my man though. I fuck with Yak. I fuck with these. I fuck with all them cats on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing.
Yeah,
so I'm not a just because I'm from New York, that's all I know. Like nah, hell no. Mm-mm. I fuck with DMV. I fuck with the Midwest. I fuck with the West Coast. All that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad, man. I didn't know. Like I knew who you was. I knew you. You had a little history to battle rap. I just didn't know you went regional with it. Some people don't do that. Some bloggers don't do that at all. They wait till the last minute. You know what I mean? So like I said, man, I give you.
They watch people who already blew up. I said they watch people who already blew up. I watch battles that have 300 views. I think I've seen a cat. What's his name? Let me get it. Dakota Hussein. Battle might not even have 500 views.
Yeah.
I watch it though.
That's my homie.
I'm saying? Like that's the thing I'm telling you. Like I watch battles that nobody else probably watches. You know what I mean? I put Fonz versus King Ape battle on my channel, on my personal channel. When I put it on there, niggas was going crazy. Why is this battle on his channel? Who is he? His battle shouldn't be on there. It's a waste of time. Who is this nigga? Fonz and King Ape both got PGs. Of their battle being on my channel. This is what I'm saying. So you would rather have, if I was a battle rapper, I'd rather have 500 views from people who matter than 15,000 views and nothing comes out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because some people be so stuck on views. We're just having views if the right people ain't watching it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Having views means nothing. Nowadays, people can buy views. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. I mean, it doesn't help you, but because you can't buy success. There's no way. You can't buy success. There's no way. You're not going to be able to buy it. But it comes from hard work and dedication. But like I said, you guys, if you continue to put good events together, like I said, A-Ward is dope as a forefront. If he's going to do the KOTD thing, he does the KOTD thing. He's doing real good battles. He had DNA. He had Real Deal. Like, he's really doing his thing, you know what I mean? Like, and I respect what he do as an artist and as a person, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my guy, you know what I mean? So even when people fall out with him or try to fall out with him and try to get me to feed into it, I'll be like, no, that's my guy. Like, I don't not get along with somebody because you don't. Like, I don't play that route, you know what I mean? Like, that's just, we've always had a good relationship, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I got nothing but admiration and respect for the Midwest, you know what I'm saying? Because they ain't there. Everybody that I know out there fucks with me heavy, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow, I mean, I'm kind of lucky, though, because I don't really have no enemies or no, like, you know what I'm saying? I get every now and then, like, niggas be, like, trolling and shit. But other than that, I don't have no worries or I don't get along with this person or I got beef with that person. I ain't like that because I don't carry myself like that, you know what I mean? Like, plus I'm too old for that shit, man. Like, I ain't in my teens no more, so I can't be out here wilding and beefing when I got daughters and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, like I said, I respect what y'all doing, though.
I appreciate it. Hey, I got 3 more questions. I know you got to get off of here.
What up?
My first question is, do you think we should have a King of the Dot versus URL? At least one in our battle rap culture?
At one point, I was like, yeah, but now when I think about it, and when I've had different conversations with individuals or URL and things of that nature, they've made a lot of sense to me as to why it should never happen. Because if you think about it, a lot of the best battles that happen on King of the Dot involve URL artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got DNA versus A-Ward. That was a fire battle, but DNA is a URL artist. Head Ice versus Big K. Head Ice started on URL. Big K started on URL. Verb versus Verb battled over there versus Thesaurus. Verb's a URL artist. Fucking Vada battled Cortez in the bunker. Cortez is a URL artist. Most of the biggest, best battles happen with URL artists. So now you think of it like this. If you start a company, if I start a company and the people that used to work for my company go do temporary work for another company, why should my company go against why should the people that I branded, is the way they look at it. Like, if we branded all these artists, why should we go against them? Because you can't give me, if I gave you the top 8 or top 10 URL artists from Tay Rock or whoever else down, I don't know if you can really give me 10 artists or 8 artists from KOTD that can stand in front of them and beat them. I don't. You might have a couple, but if you give me the top 8 artists from King to the Dot that aren't, or that never had a URL battle, never, didn't come to the URL, you'd be far-fetched, you know what I mean? Like, that's just, but like I said, I got great respect and admiration for what King of the Dot does, but on a views perspective, from the views, like URL has more million view battles, URL, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just URL's like at the top. It's like the NBA of battle rap. With the NBA,
Wonder if we did the young gunners though. Wonder if we did the young gunners, the ones that hasn't been on each stage.
I don't know if they have enough. I really don't, because if you take the top young guys on URL, even if you started with like Mike P and Av level, if you go Mike P, Av, New Jersey Twerk, Glue Easy, Vada, Jack Boy Mame, all these guys on Geeky Gotti now. You give me 8 to 10 brand new King of the Dot guys that's going to stand in front of them and beat them? I don't know if that's going to happen. Now, I could, but going into it, I mean, I just don't see it happen. King of the Dot got some good guys, but 8 to 10? And the URL brands their artists different. They brand them different because they're building, you see the way the process goes, just from the way I look at it. You got guys that come in, like Briz Rothstein when T-Top came in. They started just off in the PGs like everybody else. They build their profile, get them bigger names, make them stars. Now Briz Rothstein is one of the biggest guys, biggest stars in URL. T-Top is big too. Do you take all the work and investment that you put in them, and do you take them and cross-brand them and have them battle another league? I don't know if it's worth it. You know what I mean? Because, and another thing is, YouTube's not doing that great. So, if you have a battle, you're not going to make much money on YouTube. Pay-per-view is all right, but I don't really I think the negatives could outweigh the positives. So, and URL probably feels like they don't have much to gain in doing the situation. Now, I guess the fans, I can get it from their perspective, but it's hard to get a lot of fans to even. If you told the fans, hey, the only way you can see battles from now on is to pay $1 or $2 for a battle. They don't want to pay $1. Fans won't even want to pay $1. Oh, man, y'all charging us $1 to watch fucking Loaded Lux versus Arsenal. Hell no, I'm not paying that. Like, fans is cheap. They want everything that they can get without paying for it. So, you know, the money really probably – now, you have – I would say out of 100% of fans, you probably have about 30, 40% that are loyal and that would pay for a subscription like a Netflix or, you know what I'm saying? But a vast majority, like a 50%, is like, no, hell no. You got the Netflix, give me your account. And they'll just go out, log in, and watch it that way because just people are known to hereditarily be cheap. But they'll pay for stuff that they want, like Jordans, weed, alcohol. They'll buy all that stuff. But when it comes to the culture that they watch and they're predicated to watch all the time, they won't pay for it. So, you know, that's just my thought on that. So, yeah, overall, my opinion is no.
With pay-per-view, though, like, okay, so Gnome 7 had pay-per-view. Now, we can say it got bootlegged, okay? So pretty much everybody's seeing every battle, right? For me, I purchased it, but I couldn't see the battle because of the connection or some shit. But with that said, Briz and what was the last? Briz and Ill Will just dropped, right? They already at 13K. 13K. You know what I mean?
Oh, they're gonna do the numbers.
So, like for pay-per-view, you get your money up front for the pay-per-view. You know, let's say you have like 7,000 viewers on there. That's $35 a pop. That's a nice chunk of change. And then you drop the battle, and it's at 13K, and it's only been like 3-4 hours. Like, you know, does it really matter if? Like, I don't see any really negative as far as URL getting pay-per-view.
Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. As far as, like, YouTube, like, you had people that were making $1,000 a month before the YouTube crisis, they might not make $100 anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, it dropped so badly that the money that people were used to making, they're not making anymore. So that's why you have people like URL and like other companies holding battles, trying to hope that the YouTube situation picks back up to where people are getting paid again, to where content can drop every single day or every week. You know what I mean? But that's just something that can go on. We can go on by that for a long, long time. It really don't have anything to do with me personally, so I can't speak on that. But I can say, as far as URL versus KOTD, I brought it up, and they wasn't interested in it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, they're not interested.
Let me ask you this: give me your 5 top right now.
Good one. Top 5 right now. Let's do it like this. I got Tay-Rock as number 1. I got Sue Surf, even though he's locked up, as number 2. I like K-Shine, number 3. I like Briz Rothstein is number 4. And I'm gonna go with Rum Nitty as number 5. I like Rum Nitty a lot. So yeah, those are my 5. I got Rod, Surf, Shine, Briz, and Rum Nitty. But there's all kind of ways you can go about doing that. But the reason why I say Rock is number 1 is because the consistency, what he's doing, the fact that he'll still battle chesses and still battle younger cats, the fact that he's literally the face of the brand. And you got guys like Hollow and people, you know what I'm saying, but I don't see them enough. I'm just talking about active, you know what I'm saying? I know Hollow's got a battle on Summer Madness and things of that nature, but I'm not going to say Loaded Lux is number 1 on my list right now when I haven't seen him battle in almost 2 years, you know what I'm saying? So I go, when you say top 5, I go active, people that I've seen within the last 6 months, you know what I mean? That's just how I look at it. So, but I like what Rock is doing as far as for himself, as far as for his brand, Cave Gang, building different artists, picking up good artists like Av, and Ryder, and freaking Young Cannons around. So he's building not only himself, he's building his brand. He's you know what I'm saying, he's doing a lot of stuff for himself, and he's he's still consistently winning. He's not losing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to stay in that position and win consistently. So I like him. Like Sue Surf, like I said, before he got locked up, I thought he was really he was the biggest draw. I'm not gonna lie. Like Sue Surf, if Sue Surf was on the card, he was selling out the card. You know what I'm saying? Like he was the biggest draw in the URL. You know what I mean? He was getting paid a lot. And it's unfortunate to see him not around right now. And then after that, I said I like K-Shine because I think K-Shine is real dangerous. I mean, he does his numbers. He's real dangerous. He's an energetic, high energy guy, and I like him. When I went with Briz Rothstein, because Briz Rothstein in his last 2-3 battles, he's arguably won every round. In his last 3-4 battles, 2-3 battles, he's arguably won every round. He arguably won every round against Arsenal. He arguably won every round against now Ill Will. Arguably, now there's some people that do conspiracy theories and the flip it like Ill Will was saying this and saying that. I get it, you know what I mean. But for me personally, I just liked what Briz Rothstein was doing, and I was there. I felt the same way when I was in the building, and I feel the same way now. I'm not going to change this because the footage came out. So I like Briz Rothstein, and finally I like Rum Nitty because Rum Nitty is dangerous. I like what he did versus Av. I like what he did versus Charlie Clips. First Tay-Rock, you know what I mean? He was all right. It wasn't too crazy. But now he's got 2-on-2 coming up. You know what I'm saying? He's real dangerous, too. So, that's my 5.
That's what's up. Hey, I got A-Ward on the phone. What's up, Ward?
Okay.
What's up? Y'all can hear me?
Oh, you want to battle me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Ward.
Hey.
What's up, bro?
Hey, what up, Vada? What's good, Capo?
Hey, what's good? What up,
Chilling,
though?
Man. Just
you called the battle
sitting up here talking a little battle rap.
Yeah, I did my red when you just jump on somebody's interview and press them for some money.
You said what?
I'm doing my Reaper Rail, you just jump in somebody's interview and then press them for some money.
That was so crazy the other day. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Like, yo, you got my money? Yo, you got my money? I was like, yo, what the fuck? He strong arm robbing somebody. Like, it was in the middle of the battle. It was crazy, dude.
Like, I thought he was joking, but then, like, 45 seconds later, he was still talking about, like, no,
he was dead ass. No, he was dead ass serious, bro. He was going crazy about that money. I was like, I guess somebody bet him that he was going to lose the real deal. It was crazy. I don't know. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, it
was
funny,
good, though.
Man, chilling, bro. Just, living life. On the next call.
You said what?
Waiting on the next call. Living life.
Well, was you doing math or what's up? What's the word?
Man, not this go around, man. Not this go around.
What, man? Come on. You just had two good ones, man. You had Real Deal, which I thought was fire, and DNA too.
Yeah.
Oh, you had you unfortunate. See, the thing about guys like Aorta, he's gonna catch the best of whoever he battles. DNA was the best. I was like, yo, why is he doing this
I know.
right now? What the hell is going on?
That's true.
I wasn't even like mad because everybody that said like, he beat me, whether it be clearly or not, was like, that's the best DNA I've seen in top 5 performance. And I'm like, yo, if I'm getting 30, I'm supposed to get like PG Killer 30 if DNA brings his top 10 performance. And I didn't.
Nah,
you know?
you ain't get PG Killer 30. Nah, you ain't get PG Killer 30. I was just like, I watched it. I was like, yo. I was like, God, he went fucking crazy, like bananas, like everything. It was impeccable. It was like one of his best performances. If I had to do top 5 DNAs ever, it would be very hard for me to keep that out of there. He went fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
I was like, why is he doing this right now? And the thing is, anyone was doing good too. I was like, all right, good, yeah, straight, all right, boom, we good. He good right now. This motherfucker, oh my God, I was like, DNA.
Yeah, it really was like irritating me. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't ever want to get like to be like me kill you and it just be not worth watching. Like I like those kind of battles, but like I was like at the end of his first, because I had him go first, I was just like, are you freaking kidding me, man? I was like, this is just off, you know? Like,
yeah, it's
all
like,
right, let's get into these bars.
it's like a freaking it's like a baseball game. They hit first and they score 7 runs in the first inning. You're like, yo, what the hell? Like, this can change the whole game. Like, I'm going to have to play the rest of the game.
I knew I had some stuff, but I also knew the momentum of my stuff it wasn't going to cater to what he just did for the crowd. So he opened them into a back punches about the crowd, you know? And then they would almost have to tune their ears to a different type of performance to, like, really appreciate my material. So that's another thing. Is like, if I would have went first, I might have had thinking bars, and then, you know, I don't know. I mean, still, like, it was a good battle.
Yeah, he was on one, man. I'm not even gonna lie, man. He was fucking on one. And I was like, yo, what the hell? I'm like, he doesn't do this every time. I'm like, I know he doesn't do this every time. No.
I think that's the reason that white dude on Champion irritates the mess out of me, bro. Like, he was just everything, bro. He's like, I was unimpressed. DNA killed him. Yeah, he don't have the it factor. I was like, I was getting so mad. I was like, man, I already don't like the way people do like.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah, it's crazy. I know you talking about Mark is Mark, man. Like, and it can be crazy because, like, when you talk, like, the reason why I say that, I said the other day, I think Champion has taken over battle rap media, period, and I stand on that, not just because I'm on it. It's because if you say something about somebody on it, they're going to get to you very quickly. Like, you could, if I blog on my own channel and tear somebody down, like, oh, I hate Arsenal, she just tap, blah, blah, blah. I might not never hear from Arsenal. But if you say it on Champion, they're going to get to you quick, same day.
Yep.
Same day.
That's the first thing I did, too. I tweeted, I didn't even add him or nothing.
Same day, you're going to get a response, man. I told him we got a response from Mook. This Murder Mook responded, same day. Cortez, same day. Averb, same day. Ward, same. You're going to get a response very quickly.
Great platform, man. Great platform. Super well done. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that was needed.
Yeah, it was definitely needed. But you know what I told I was like, because what we do, I'll just tell y'all, what we do is like we'll film like 5 episodes at one time, obviously, because we all come from different locations.
Yeah.
So we go meet up like once a week or whatever the case may be. And I thought I was going to be able to do it just once every couple of weeks. No, I have to do it like every week now. They're like, nah, man, when you come back, nah, man, nah. And if I'm not on there, then I look on the comments, yo, this episode's cool, but where's he at? Where are you too close? Are you too far? So I like the demand. The demand is high for that. You know what I'm saying? So
and it created a platform even dress is a topic in itself. Like it's a subtopic. You know, like the comments and stuff. People like to see what you're gonna dress up like. What's your hat gonna be like? What's your outfit gonna be like?
Right.
So, like, talking about. Yeah.
That's all in it. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I wasn't going to do that, but once I did it once, and I seen people talking about it, I was like, yo, I have to do this because if I do it, they'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So
it's like,
if I know you're talking
like
about it,
like a showtime into a battle rapper. You know, it's like you can't get to the battle now and not do my showtime because
right. And the people get so personal about it because I have a pretty good job. So my job is like, hey man, we going more professional. Y'all got to cut them beards. I cut my beard. I go on TV. They're in the comments, yo fam, why you cut your beard? I'm like, shit, what is this about? Like, you told you to cut your beard, yo. Nah, son, you cut your beard.
My old lady didn't even notice I cut my beard, and y'all on here talking about my beard.
You know what I'm saying? My girl didn't say nothing about it, but y'all on here like, yo, fam, don't you ever cut your facial hair again. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So, I mean, you become property, and you know how it is with the whole battle rap thing. You become property of what you endorse, and it's like, you know, as long as people are happy, you know what I'm saying? Because you go through a couple lineups, you shift. Some people come on the show, some people go off the show, and then when you get a good group of people, you're like, all right, cool, we're going to run with these because they don't hate them as much. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get that kind of hate, but, you know, we've had people on that have been really hated like that.
Oh,
so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
I think Tech Nine is a good though because people are starting to dislike him, but they love most people love Tech Nine anyway. Like his personality as a battler and stuff. So I still think he's a good balance, but I don't know if he's going to continue to be on there or not.
Yeah, he will. The thing is because he's not too far away, and he likes it. Yeah. And like when I talk to him about it, I'm like, yo, Tech, they kill you in the comments. So what? I embrace that. Like he likes the villain role. Like he doesn't mind being Reggie Miller at Madison Square Garden. I'm like, yo, man, I don't want them going crazy on me, so I'll be chilling. They be like, nah, I like it.
And then he turned around and started going at Fred Mafia. Then he turned around and started going at Fred Mafia.
He don't care, yo. Tech don't care. And then his rebuttals are so crazy. Like him and Prez is arguing. He's like, you got your whole name on stealing. I ain't got nothing to talk to you about. And it'd be like, oh, wow. Like, yo, oh, man. And then he said something like, you just died against Cortez. Let the body bag get old first. Then like, he's so disrespectful. But at the same time, man. So, I mean, I like Tech Nine. You know what I'm saying? Tech Nine's a legendary battle rapper, man. And I think his best thing was his stage presence and crowd control. I mean, when you watch his old battles, I mean, he's the only person that could just walk up to you and be like, when he battled Midwest Miles, he told Midwest Miles that opening line versus Shotgun Suge, like, you said if you lost the Shotgun Suge, you wouldn't battle for it. Yeah. So
and they just looked at.
What the fuck are you doing right here? Is this motherfucker dead? Is this motherfucker dead?
And then when I jumped on the call, I heard y'all talking about Briz and Ill Will, and that's kind of what Briz has. You know, he has the ability to not really be saying much, but his stage presence and his crowd control and the way he says it, and honestly, the way he moves his arms. I mean, he does that little split thing all the time. So he's about to take off and fly, and that's even people just associate that's a dope bar because here goes Briz doing the arm things. You know?
But people don't understand that kind of. If you're all bars, it's cool. But sometimes that stage presence means a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like that stage presence sets apart the difference between people who can rock a venue of 200 people and one that can rock a venue of 2,000 people. Because when what's his name, Tech Nine and them cats was battling on the first Summer Madness, you look at the crowd, there was 2,000 people in there. You think they can't rock a crowd of 2,000 people. Like he was rocking 2,000. That's why he's legendary. You know what I'm saying? And I think Chris Rothstein, if you've seen like his battle versus Ill Will, he had the whole crowd going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He just was popping Willie. Oh, okay. He was he's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just. So I mean,
that's kind of what battlers don't understand because they're based on wins and losses, and it's like, bro, if you beat me on a Born Legacy, I get it. That doesn't mean you're ready to rock a Summer Madness stage because your material and everything.
No.
I mean, like just because you got a win or you together or debatable win, that doesn't mean you can handle these other stages. Like somebody could have lost, like Twerk. Twerk could have took the L, but we know I'm not gonna hire. It's horrible. I'm not gonna hire like Lupe to come get the club jumping. I'm not gonna hire Lupe to get the club jumping.
Right. You gotta hire that guy that's gonna make the club jump and all of that.
Yeah, So yeah, some of the battlers they get kind of they pride about that stuff. So.
Hey, all I ask, hey Vada, all I ask, please don't have Twerk on there talking
silly
that blasphemy anymore. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear him talk about Verb's trash. I don't want to hear him talking about Prez Mafia, him and Prez Mafia, because Cortez just 30 Prez Mafia. So everything kind of he was saying, it just got negated.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I mean?
We got a lot of guys that
blasphemy.
just come in. We got a lot of guys that just come in and come out the show. Like, we don't have somebody, like a lot of the artists, like the new guys, like they'll come in and just do a series and leave, and that's it. Like, he's not like a regular and stuff, you know what I mean? So he definitely. But we like, you know what though? The show is like court, and the decision gets made by the comments. So if you say something that's out of term or something that's crazy, the people in the comments will get you. They go crazy on you, man. I mean, on you, you know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. They're ruthless in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I guess, but these guys are supposed to have confidence, but I think some of the rookies, younger guys, they have a lot of confidence. Some of them have too much confidence, but, I don't, it is what it is. You can have as much confidence as you need, so.
Hey, honestly, I think about it, because at first I was kind of like, I'll just pay my dues in the ring. They'll notice me. I ain't really going to go out here and tweet or talk a bunch of trash and call anybody out, But on the flip side, the reason I'm not battling on mass is because, honestly, it's because I ain't really went out there and kind of, baited somebody into that battle, And so the person that they wanted me to battle said, I don't have animosity towards him, and I can't battle somebody I don't have animosity towards, And so he declined the battle. And so he said that in a really deep Batman voice, being a punk. Nah, but
okay.
He said that in his little deep voice, but that was supposed to be a matchup, but he declined it, saying I don't have animosity towards him, so I'm not taking the battle or whatever. So I think if I was outgoing and braggadocious on Twitter and just basically going at folks' head, I think it would be easier to create some matchups, but at the same time, it's not in my character,
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you said, it all depends, because the people who, if you say, let's say, let me think of the last time. Okay, Chef Trez Mike P wasn't supposed to happen on that card, but Chef Trez knows how to go out there, troll, and call for a matchup and get one, and he got one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
and the first thing that popped into y'all's head for rookies versus vets was John against Jack Boy. Honestly, I haven't seen the 2-on-2, but Jack Boy hasn't really done anything yet other than, had a couple nice little PG showings to deserve, that look. But because he created that buzz himself with the contracts and with calling John out and basically, telling him he's going to smack him upside the head, everybody wants to see that,
Right, telling him, let that video say, I can't come to the DMV. You know what I'm saying? I woke up this is East Coast, West Coast all over again.
I really watched that, and I was like, I don't like Jack Boy, but the whole day I was like, Jack said that, in my head.
Jack said that.
He was a character, bro.
Jack said that. Yeah. That's my guy, man. Jack said that. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. You know what I mean? Jack said that. You can't come to the DMV. You know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
I was like, man, can I come to the DMV? Jack said that. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Hey, man, it works out how it works out, man. But I like what you're doing as far as Kansas City goes, man. Like I said, I was telling Cap earlier that it's hard for a lot of folks. You should know, especially by battling in different locations and stuff like that. Economically and logistically, it's hard, because if you tell somebody, yo, I need you to battle 2 weeks, but I need you in Brooklyn. What? I got to fly all the way to New York, fly all the way back. New York hotels cost $200 a night, bare minimum. I'm paying the freaking dumpster. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's very hard.
You know, like, look at your boy Hungry for the PGs, you know? Hungry came over to PGs from Iowa. I know he drove out there, got hotel, you know, even paid to be in the building for Nome. You know, I'm like, dude, probably spent a rack easy, you know, just in travel and out there to do his PG. You know, people that live in New York or live in the surrounding areas, they might have to come off of $50 gas, or they might just, you know, jump on the subway or whatever and get over there and do their PG. Like, it's really, you can't take it for granted. You can't take it for granted.
A lot of them cats
area
jump on the train. They just take on the train, jump on the train, take train one stop, and I'm at the PGs. But you got people like, you got people
in the Beverly Hillbillies truck with the chair in the back coming across the country to fulfill your dream. You know, that's why like I always say, man, don't be in there choking and taking this stuff for granted, man, because there's somebody that's 15, 20 hours away that's dreamed about being on that stage. You know, literally, you know, drop a band, drop 2 bands. You know, it's an opportunity. You know,
to be out there. You know what I mean? And my thing is, like I told him, I said, I respect that, like, cats like yourself and others put their all into their craft, because I would be hot. I come all the way across the country. You battle somebody, they stumbling and fumbling through their rounds, and you know it's not coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is not coming out. Because like I told CAPO, I said, if a PG card or whatever card has 12 battles on it, you'd be lucky if 3 come out. That's just the way the numbers go. You know what I'm saying? So you got battles with people that's just not going to drop, and now you've wasted $1,000 to travel across the country in the Beverly Hills Billy's truck. You got gas in Indiana and freaking Michigan and all the way across America, coming to America to get to New York to battle, and you know your battle's not dropping. You know what I'm saying? And then if your opponent does, I said, no, you good.
I was saying, I told him, I like, look, man, just expect the bare minimum, but not in like a hater way. Like, enjoy the drive. Enjoy New York, enjoy your battle, you know, soak it in that I'm battling in New York on URL, you know, and then if it comes out, great, you know, like that's icing on the cake.
You got to prepare, like, expect, like, hope for the best and expect the worst. Like, you got to, like, expect, like, my opponent's going to choke all 3 rounds. It's not going to be a classic. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not with just that's with like a lot of leagues. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. All the battles are not guaranteed to come out. Shoot, you could have a bumper battle in L.A., go all the way to L.A., and you have a bad battle and it's not coming out. You know what I'm saying? So it's not one league specific. It's just you battle rap in general. Nobody likes to see body bags. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody gets murdered 3-0, stumbling and fumbling all through their rounds, you know, it's gonna be like, oh, we got all. I like
what Real Deal said on that interview when he was like, you know, like, it's got to be in the contract that if you just get washed, we could brand it as Beasley, like, and the biggest murderer in URL history. Like if that's the case, like, you have to vault, you know. Like, and I hate to say that because I really don't like, you know, battles being vaulted, but I get what you're saying though, like, as a brand, unless you just have a sub channel that just release everything on.
The biggest murder in URL history.
Yeah.
Going down. Then they got to have that dun. Let's see what happens on the next URL. You know what I'm saying? Body bag of the year. You know what I'm saying? And then they should do like a trailer and everything. You know what I'm saying? You know how to build up.
Do the trailer of Only Cortez.
Only Cortez. Like, only
Cortez
trailer, man.
And like the build up for a choke on Press Mafia. Like, it just builds up.
Man, that would be crazy. You know what I'm saying? That would be pretty crazy, man. That would be pretty dope. Did you have any more questions? What he had? I don't know. He might have had one more. What was the last?
Anything, A-Ward? A-Ward, you got any questions?
I commend you on the champion joint, man. Let you know, I mean, I thoroughly appreciate you being around with me since you found out about me. So I just wanted to tell you, man, thanks, bro. Keep grinding, man. I also want to tell you I appreciate your service, man. I know I've told you that a couple times, but just your service, man, to this country. And like, if you ever need anything, man, I'm actually probably gonna be doing. I don't know if you've seen, because it's kind of low key. I did what's called a slap battle. It's like a Christian league, but basically you battle like with concepts.
Oh, really?
So basically, I did one last year, and I was the concept of giving up on life, and I battled this dude, and he was the concept of holding on. Anyway, I did that battle in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania last year. This year, I think I'm doing one in Philadelphia. So if I'm out there, y'all are still recording.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know.
You know.
Yeah, definitely. If you come my way, you already know it's all good. Shoot, you can link up with us, like you said. We can link up with us. We could do one of them joints too. You know what I'm saying? If you know when you're gonna be there, I could definitely get you on Champion. One phone call, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I got you. You ain't got to. You know what I'm saying? Like we could definitely give it up. You know what I mean? Like you ain't got to worry about that. All you gotta do is let me know. And I still got you. You know what I'm saying? I was looking through my stuff. I still got some clothes I need to send you. I gotta get an address and you can take care of that off the off the record. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, bro.
Yeah, I definitely got you, bro. Like I said, I was watching. Like I told him, I was watching battles from Kansas City and other places that had like 300 views. You know what I'm saying? Like because once you get in a position, you can't just be like, oh, I'm only gonna watch Sue Surf and K Shine and all of this. And now it's just a URL baby, like a name chaser. Like that's not me. You know what I mean? Like I know I was talking about y'all battle. That blog may have 500 views. I didn't take it down because I'm proud of that blog. I mean, I got things that do 60,000 views now, but I still leave it up because I'm like, okay, you know, it's like, because with bloggers, man, if they have a blog that doesn't do good, they'll take it down. They'll be like, yo, this ain't matching with my numbers. I don't care. Like, I'm still up on my channel. That blog is still on my channel right now.
I keep mine up.
More than that by now. But I keep it up, though. I like that. I did like that blog. I thought it was very dope because
and it was very real. It was like right after the battle. You know, it was right after the battle. You didn't wait 3 weeks until everybody was jumping on, you know, and nothing like that. It was
no, that was fire.
Battle. Boom, yeah.
Him and St. Mike was a fire ass battle. I still haven't seen too many battles that's better than that. And like I was telling him, I like St. Mike. St. Mike is my guy, and I do think that he should be getting more shots. You know what I'm saying? As far as with what he's doing, you know what I'm saying? But I like him. I think it'll come around for him, you know what I'm saying? I think it'll.
I hope so, man, because I know after us, he went and did Tone, and Tone choked, and was just, I don't know. He didn't really have I heard that Mike's performance wasn't, like, spectacular, you know, like, not like Cortez, like something to talk about, you know? But St. Mike, like, got his bars off, and then he did the battle with Show Off on We Go Hard, and it's kind of cool, I don't know. It's all right, you know? And then he had supposed to battle with, he's supposed to had a battle with Fetty. I think Fetty wants it to be on a stage, you know, so I don't think they're gonna do it on that PG weekend. I think Fetty's probably like he probably wants it to be like, because I seen his interview, he's like, yeah, we'll do it again, but it's got to be in the right setting, you know. So
they're not going. He's not gonna want to do it on no PG card, because when you battle on a PG card, you get stuck in that frame like, well,
man,
you was in the
you
same
get that
class
franchise Brooklyn Carter treatment. I mean. Honestly, the way Franchise was cooking, like he was rapping like he was on the big stage, you know, and the battle just kind of like.
I think I seen a comment said he was like at like Steve's living room or something like that.
Yeah, they said
Gwitty
mom about to come down the stairs. Somebody said, "I was dying laughing."
Keep that noise down. Keep that noise down. It gets it. I can't lie. The comments get brutal, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they would.
Yeah, you can't read the comments, man. Can't read the comments.
They would definitely let you know how they feel, and it is what it is, man. I mean.
Hey, man, that's one of the big things Loso told me. He said, man, don't let the bad comments go to your heart. Don't let the good comments go to your head. You know.
You know what? That's definitely how you should look at that.
Yeah.
And I just checked my YouTube. That video is still up. It has 783 views, man. I promise you. You know what I mean? And I still like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was top 5 battle of the year, man. It was 10 months ago. And you know what? It had 25 likes, no dislikes. Almost 10 months ago that I did that blog, and it's still on my channel to this day. I can't drop nothing now that doesn't get 700 views.
Right.
I don't have to try to say, don't watch this. You know what I'm saying? And then that would do 700. But
man,
like
dude, I appreciate you,
bro.
I appreciate you guys,
I appreciate
man.
you.
Hey, we're going to
man.
Hey, it's all good, man. You ever need anything, man, you can reach back out to me. Like I said, A-Ward's my guy. It's not no fake shit like just for the radio. I'm cool with him now. Like, that's really my guy, like, outside, on and off, you know what I'm saying? And now I rock with y'all, too, you know what I'm saying? And whatever you need, you know what I'm saying? If we could do it, you know what I'm saying, we'll talk about it, you know what I mean? And we could try to work it out. So,
okay.
you know, it's dope, man. Like I said, I have fun. rocked with y'all, and we're gonna keep it moving, man.
Better.